Hello Sumit, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we'll be learning how to make these 3D petals. We'll be learning how to attach it to a dress also. So stick around, let's get started. Of the video, I'm going to be showing us how I made this petals. I'm going to be showing us how I did this. So you need your net, your veil net or tulle net, but it has to be stretchy, a bit stretchy. Can you see? It's stretchy. So make sure you get a soft stretchy net. Then you need your copper wire, right? That's your copper wire. Then I have my stud. These are my stud. I think I bought this one 500 naira from the market. My thread. So I'll be showing us how to do it. So now first thing, you measure your copper wire. Measure your copper wire according to the length that you want. So here I have about 8 inches. Now that 8 inches, you go ahead and you use it to cut as many as you want. So that depends on the volume of material you have, or according to how many petals you want to make, right? So I'm just going to be illustrating it for us with two of it, how to make those flowers, like two of it. You know, it's giving this leaf like structure. So I'll be illustrating with two of it to save our time. So after cutting, now the length of your copper wire depends on the length of your copper wire is determined by how big you want to create it. How big do you want to make it? If you want it bigger than this, you should know that it's going to be longer than this. Your copper wire will be longer than this. So this is what we have. So the first thing you have to do now is to bend your wire. Try to make this leaf-like structure with it. Did you see how I'm doing it? Place it together. Now you will be needing plier and all those things, but me, I didn't buy all those things. I don't have money for that now, so I'll be doing everything with my hand. So you just drag it up like this. Can you see? It's already giving this, the design, right? So this is just how I did it. You just drag it up, you widen it a bit. Then this lower part here, now you tighten it like this. Just wrap it round. So when you're doing it, you make sure that one part is longer than the other. The longer part is the part you will wrap around it like this. Can you see? So now let's try another one. This is your copper wire. Place it like this, right? Then just drag it up to give you this sharp edge, and widen it again like this. So after that, can you see this longer part? Just wrap it around it like so. So please make sure that the parts that you are leaving, the parts that you are wrapping on, that you are leaving, make sure that is long enough, because when you will be attaching it to another structure that will be adding the leaf to, so make sure that it is long enough that you'll be able to fold to another one. Do you get? So you can leave about 0.75 of an inch or 1 inch. It depends on how you want it. You see? So now this theory, now we'll go ahead and create it with the net. But before that, I will just pull out my thread that I will be tying it with. The thread is ready. The next thing now is to grab the edge of your, I've done quite a number of them already. So it's to grab the edge of your net. The net I'm using is about half yard of net, because I've used from it to laminate the crepe from the beginning. So you can see how I'm placing the copper wire on it. You can hold it up like this, then you place it this way. Can you see? then hold it the sides like this. Can you see? Then you grab your thread and you tie. Now you can see how nice it has already turned out. Just tie it like this. I'll still go ahead and tie it again just to be careful. So after tying it like that, this is my scissors. I'll open the lower part up. Open it up like this. Shift the net to one side and bring this side up. Then you trim. After trimming it, this is what we have, okay? So what I will do now, go ahead and repeat the same process until I've gotten enough leaf structure that I want to use to create the petals, okay? So the next phase now is creating the petals before attaching it to another channel, before going to fix it to our dress. So I'll just continue until I'm done. So then we'll get to the next phase together. So you can see that I've created another one. So you just repeat the process, okay, until you've gotten enough that you need. So so here I am with my candle. You see this part, you have to burn it, because if you don't burn it, you might just go ahead and lose. Then you just burn it with your candle like this and press it down a bit also. It makes it neater also. So you can see how I'm doing it. So you go ahead and do the same for all of them. Can you see? Now we're going to be learning how to create this flower that I'm holding, petals or flower, whatsoever it is called. We'll be learning how to create this, okay? So all of this that we have here, I'll be making them into something like this, okay? So I have my wire cut out. You can decide to do it as long as you want, okay? But I don't think it should be this long. You're just going to be wasting your, but I've already cut these ones down, but I don't think you should make it so long, so you don't waste your wire, okay? So here now, I'm just going to bring the stud out. Here is the stud, okay? So you know the stud, it has holes. It has 4 openings here, and just round it 4, okay? So what you do, you just pass it across like this. Can you see what I've done? Let me do it again. You just pass it across like this, okay? Then take it to the middle of the wire. Take it to the middle of the wire and twist. You twist firmly, okay? You twist it so firm. Make sure that it is very firm. So after twisting, the next thing you're going to do now this. So after tightening the stud to the wire, you are going to bring this flower part, this part that we've made, the leaf part that we've made now, you're going to bring it and you place 4 around it, Okay, you can decide to make yours 5, you can decide to make it 3. It depends on you. You can just decide to be creative with it. So you just put 4 around it, and you make sure that the stud is in between the 4 petals. So can you see what I've done? You can see what I'm doing. So can you see it in between? Just make sure that the stud is in between. Then you go with your thread and tie it. You just tie it firmly. You make sure that they are well arranged while you tie. Tie it firmly. You make it so firm. Then you tie it. Can you see what we've done? So what you do now, you just push it aside like this, push it backward. So can you see what we've done? So this is what we have. You can decide to arrange it anyhow you want it. Okay, so just make sure that you tie this part firmly because it's already pulling. So I'm just going to tie it again. And after that, I will cut the excess thread away. So after cutting it, you can see what the back look like. This extra wire is still there, so you just bend it over. You just bend it over like so. But once it's too long, you can make it shorter. You can make it shorter before bending. Can you see? So this is what the back side looks like. This one is neater than this. We're going to be doing another one. So can you see what we've done? So this is what we've created. Can you see? So we're going to be doing another one together. Then I will go off camera to do the rest to save our time. So I'll go ahead and continue with this until I'm done with all of this, okay? So now we are going to pass the petals on this wire, okay? So we are going to pass the petals on this wire. Now this is the full measurement of the place I want to place the petals on. So it is this wire we will use. So what I did, I twisted the copper wire. I twisted it, okay? So this is where we'll be arranging the petals on before we go ahead to fix it on the dress. So how you do it, you pick one like this. Can you see? When you're done, you can cut it out. go ahead and add another one. So I'll continue with it like this until I'm done with all the petals. Then we can go ahead and attach it to the dress. So at this point, you can decide to place it anyhow you want it, okay? You can just be creative with it. Place it to any direction, any design you want to create with it. But at the end of the day, I came up with this, okay? So this is how I decided to place it. So what you do now, I will just go ahead and use my pin to pin it down. You can see what I'm doing, right? So I will just pin it down first. Do you see what I've done? So after pinning it down, the next thing you will do is to tack it with your needle and thread. So you tack it firmly and you make sure that the part you are picking to tack is very small, like very tiny, so that your work will be neat, okay? So you just tack it with the color of thread you use in creating the petals. And that brings us to the end of the video. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment and share your thoughts with me in the comment section. Bye.